Hey guys, Dave here at Waldor, and we are here with Sarah Hurdel from Needmore Orchids.
You always need more, yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Sarah brought the bling. She walks into our shop, her minivan full of beautiful blooming plants. She was excited to have a fall show because that's when your stuff blooms. But her plants are just amazing. Habenaria, and yeah, so let's just say, how'd you get started? Why Habenaria?
Well, I got a free one.
Oh.
I mean, at an orchid society.
What a sucker.
So that's how it all started, and now there's a business. It was 2011 I got my first Habenaria, and I could grow it. So there we go.
That's also now, when you got your first one, was it like, because everybody thinks Medusa and Rhodokyla.
It was Rhodokyla.
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
At the time, luckily, there were only a few available in the market, so I could kind of, keep it under control. Now there's so many that it would be easy to overdo it all at once when you first start out.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love Rhodokyla. I love anything that's bright, big flowers. They're awesome. I see so many different types on your table. So how many species are we working with? And then are all of them compatible for breeding?
So there's a lot of taxonomic issues. So finding out what breeds with what is a process and experimentation. But so there's a lot of things that may not actually end up being Habenarias.
Oh, true.
I'm not going to bore everyone with the.
I know. I like that answer because that actually says a lot. So what do you think then about how many generations are we into Habenaria breeding? How many generations away from the species? What's the most complex hybrid? Are we 2, 5, 8, 10, 15,
I think
20 generations?
we're only into 5 generations
so
that
exciting.
I'm aware of. There are people doing basement breeding all over the place. I am not the only one.
But that's amazing because there's so many other orchids where we're so complex at this point. It's such a weird mixture. Where Habenarias, you're still fairly close to the species. And yeah. All right. So obviously the big question. Everybody says Habenaria. You mean the plant's gonna die? And what do I do with it and all that? So speak real quick just to the stage that goes through the year. I mean, you have a growing stage, you have a flowering stage, and you have a rest period, all that.
Okay, so I have a really good visual on my website. It's
excellent. And what's the
Needmore
website?
Orchids, NeedmoreOrchids.com. Under the cultural information, you can find. I have a little pictographic thing that shows you all the stages it goes through and the best time to unpot it. So it makes it really clear. And that's the good thing about Habenarias is that they tell you what they want, and it's really easy to read what they want at that stage. So when it's in active growth, of course, it wants to stay moist, and when it is going dormant and starting to die back and look really ragged.
What's the biggest mistake you think people make in that
biggest mistake is probably leaving them in the pot year after year.
True. And a little bit scared to take them out.
They are individual plants. Each new tuber that you get will compete with the other tubers in the pot, and they get very large from each year. They regenerate themselves.
There's no specific place where they end up, right? When they grow those new tubers, they could be next to each other in the pot or on this side or that.
Most of the ones that I grow develop their new tubers very close to the crown of the plant.
Oh, okay.
However, there are some that I was surprised. I almost threw out Habenaria crenifera. The pot went into the used pot pile, and it was a little heavy, and I thought, well, I'll check and see what's going on in there. The new tubers developed at the very bottom, and they were glued to the bottom of the pot near the drainage holes. So some of them have long tethers.
Okay.
So
what do you think the next generations are going to look like? What are you breeding toward right now?
I have about 1,000 different lines that I'm doing because I have so many plants, so I can, I mean, why not? But I think what I'm trying to do, and I know what Leon Glissenstein is also doing, is going for more compact plants, bright colors, and beautiful foliage.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's excellent. I love some of the big flowers. Is that like sort of an odd thing in Habenarias, or does it combine different things, or is there one species that gives you a really big flower?
The large flower actually comes from Pectilis Susannae.
Okay.
Possibly also Cambodiana, once that is more in cultivation. I have one, and I made a few crosses, but fingers crossed. We will see.
I'm always bigger is better.
I know, you're a greenhouse grower.
I know, but everything is amazing. Like I love the ones too that have like a different color spur, so it really adds to the color.
Yeah.
They're just amazing.
The little
plants.
details are.
Yeah, so we're so glad to have you here. Congratulations, you passed, by the way. You got all 5 questions right.
Oh my goodness, what do I get?
You get a free Habenaria.
Okay.
A tuber, by the way. So, Sarah Hurdel, Needmore Orchids. I know people can find you on social media, Facebook,
Yeah,
Instagram.
I have a Facebook page that
Facebook.
4 years worth of posts.
Awesome.
And I haven't posted recently, but if you scroll through, if you're into that, you can find a lot of discussion in the comments
And
too. It's
the website is awesome. I'm growing one of Sarah's plants from last year. I followed the directions on the website, and it's amazing. It's all starting to spike up right
I'm
now.
so glad.
So I can say the instructions on there really do work. They're really good, really easy to understand, and I really appreciate you being here. Thanks
Awesome.
so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
Love having you. Yeah.
Thank you.